so over and over. Oh, no, oh no, I just go right on the winning time, but it's a oh no, oh no, oh no, I just go right on the winning time. Well, no, my God, talking right on the winning. Said he would ride on the wind and tide. Hey, children, stop still and listen to me. God walked down to the brandy sea. He declared that the aim was to send a man, and then he decided to destroy the land. He spoke to Noah, stop. He said, Noah, I want you to build me an ark. I want you to build it 3 cubits long. I want you to build it big and strong. I want it 20 high and 50 wide, so it will stand the wind and tide. It's oh, Noah, oh, Noah. Oh no, I got to go right on the wind side, but it's a oh no, oh no, I got to go right on the wind side, right on the wind side, oh no, brother Noah, my God, talking right on the wind, said he would ride on the wind and tide. Well, after the foundation was laid, then Noah began to hew and build. The ringing of the hammer that judgment, the hewing of the saw that sin repent. 100 years he hammered and sawed, building the ark by the grace of God. Now when the ark was done, God's voice was heard. He said, now Noah, let me tell you what to do. Call in the animals 2 by 2, so he called them in the ark. 2 by 2, he called the birds, the ox with the kangaroos, and he called in Jeff, Ham and Sam. Then God began to fill up the land. He raised his hands to heaven on high, shook the stars and moon from the sky, shook the mountains, he troubled the sea, hit the wind to his chariot wheel. He stepped on land, stood on the shore, and declared that time there wouldn't be no more. But it's oh no, oh no, oh no, I got to go right on the winning side.
Como me hagan que rush me voy a la terraza orgulloso de ahí. Ni forma que pegue eso, boludo. No lo entiendo.
That's the only time we really live, darling brother. That's the only time we really live. Why don't you give me that the only time we really live, darling brother? It's a good enough for me, my lord. That's the only time we really live, darling brother. That's the only time we really live. Why don't you give me that the only time we really live, darling brother? It's a good enough for me. Yes, just come on, brothers, if you want to hear a story about that preacher and the bear. Gather round, boys, I don't want you to miss none of this here story, for it goes like this. A preacher, he went out to hunting. It was on one Sunday morning. Though he was one Christian young man, but he took his gun along. Well, the first thing he shot was a bunch of fine quails, and he shot him a nice fat hare. Then through the woods on his way back home, he met a great big grizzly bear. Then the Reverend fell down upon his knees. He sent up a great long prayer. Whilst he cast one eye to the heaven on high, but kept the other eye on the bear. He said, the Lord delivered Daniel from the lion den, Jonah from the belly of the whale. The 3 Hebrew boys from the fiery furnace said, a good book do declare.
Qué hermosa que sos,
Don't you
Andrés.
go to heaven, that bear. He needed that the only time. Johnny needed that the only time. He needed that the only time. Johnny brother is good enough for me. My Lord, that the only time. Johnny brother, that the only time. Why don't you give it that the only time? Johnny brother is good enough for me. Yes, then the bear walked out in the middle of the road. Up to the Reverend walked he. That Reverend laid his religion down. He climbed up a tall pine tree. Yes, he climbed way up to the top of that tree and climbed out on a limb. Whilst the bear sits down so enviously and licks his mouth at him. Around about 3 o'clock, the old limb broke. Reverend came tumbling down. Boy, he grabbed his knife, he cut the bear 10 times before he struck the ground. He needed some old time, Johnny needed some old time, he needed some old time, Johnny brother is good enough for me. My Lord, that's the only time, Johnny brother, that's the only time, why don't you give me that old time, Johnny brother is good enough for me. Yes, then the bear reached out to give the Reverend a hug like you would hug a long lost friend. But old Reverend put on that disappearing act, he went splitting through the wind. Old Reverend went to running like an old hound dog, trying to overtake a hare. He went home at the bed and took 6 naps. Before his shadow got there, he had that only time, Johnny had that only time, he had that only time, Johnny brother is good enough for me. My Lord, that's the only time, Johnny brother, that's the only time, why don't you give me that only time, Johnny brother is good enough for me. See, brother, the preacher made a touchdown.
Ay, Dios. ¿Cómo te amo, Huntress?
Brother, give me that only time, John brother, that's the only time, why don't you give me that only time, John brother, it's good enough for me. My Lord, that's the only time,